Yeah, what is this?
1940 something. It doesn't have a red sign.
Yes, it does. The registration's right here.
Actually, it's its own company, right? It's probably a rare car. What is it? A 56? Look at the bumper.
For sale sign on the floor in there.
Gotta move. It's closed.
So at one time, 100 years ago, these walls are pretty old.
They're over 100
This
years
is
old. This is the train.
This is a dirt road here,
with the trolley.
and then after that was even a trolley on this track. And this stream used to probably run with brook trout and brown trout and rainbow trout. Well, actually those fish were introduced. I know brown trout are introduced. I don't know about rainbow trout, but we always had brook trout. Alright, here we are in the town of Mamaroneck. That's the Mamaroneck train station. And here's the town. Enzo's restaurant, they've been here forever. I don't have much to say for it. I think I've eaten there once. It's good Italian food. Smash burger is what it is. La Provençal Bistro. I haven't eaten there. Hashanash, Middle Eastern country kitchen. It's authentic. They got nice wood-fired grill in there, and the food is good. Portions are small, but if you want great flavor, they got it. Dragon City, standard Chinese food. And here's Sue's favorite place, Roasters. Great coffee. Let's see if we're eating here. Getting a coffee?
No, I got us a table.
All right. I'm going to sit on the same side with you.
Yeah, okay.
What have we got here? Some hot eggs. Okay, I have eggs Florentine with spinach, avocado, and poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. Nice little salad and potatoes. Decaf coffee. Sue has a
Turkish scrambled eggs.
Turkish scrambled eggs. Is there feta cheese in that?
No, but it's spices and tomato and pepper and onion. It's really good.
Okay. Okay, so we got La Herradura. That's a really nice Mexican restaurant. The food is kind of average, but the drink prices are good, and there's great service, but it's what you expect for Mexican food. It's good. I don't have much to say about these chain type places. They are what they are.
This place gets so crowded. Line out the door around the block. I don't get it.
Yeah, of course.
I don't get it.
Lemmings.
Lemons, I guess.
Here we have the paint store. Been in here many times. Mercurio's. This has been here a very long time. This has been here a very long time. Handmade pasta.
The bread is nice.
Oh yeah, I bet they have Arthur Avenue bread.
Seeded bread.
This would be a great idea, but I don't want to walk and carry all this stuff. We should have pasta for dinner.
Yeah, we could always drive back.
Yeah, we could drive back and get
Maybe
something.
we can get something here for Christmas Day as well, like
Lobster ravioli or something. La Gladys restaurant. That's pretty good Peruvian food. This place right here, that has been not used for Joseph Huber.
Joseph Huber.
Yeah. The old people that lived upstairs used to have a bar downstairs, and when they became old, they retired upstairs and then didn't want anything to do. And for 30 years, the restaurant just sat vacant. They didn't want to hear the noise above them.
I have
below.
a feeling the last couple that lived there were first generation German.
Emilio's Pizza, not much to say about that. This ice cream place, very good.
Yeah, really good.
Handmade ice cream.
Excellent.
Spanish ice cream, like they have a lot of pops, but it's really
They
good.
have frozen yogurt too.
O'Neill's Country Store, that's been there forever. Robert's Army and Navy, that place is great. All the local schools send their guys and their town employees. They come here and get all of their work gear. I buy a lot of my favorite shirts there. They got a lot of shoes and things, a lot of good things to say about Robert's. If you come and go shopping, you will find something you like at Robert's. Miller's Toy Store. This is iconic Mamaroneck. If you got a lot of loot and you want to spoil your kids, this is where you come to.
Very unique European.
Yes, it's got the finest toys here, and it's been here for a long time. It's got 2 floors. Downstairs, Miller's has a bike shop, and you could buy the best bikes in the world there.
So cute. Oh, I would love that if I was a little boy, a little rocket ship tent.
Oh, rocket ship tent. Let's see, what else is over here? Coming up on another iconic Mamaroneck spot is Sal's Pizza. They are always busy, always packed. Great, amazing Sicilian pizza, as good as you'll get anywhere. Next to it is the Smokehouse. They are great. They have barbecue and inspired drinks, and the staff is really great. Eyeglasses stores. Natural Motion Hair Salon's been here forever. I can't believe they're going up for rent. It's been there forever. New, more modern hair salon. Garden Catering. Garden Catering is an excellent chain place. There's a bunch of them locally. I don't know, I think they might have 10 stores, a bunch of them in Greenwich, one in Portchester, one here, but they're great. The food's great, reasonably priced. Barquilla, that's new. Can't say anything about that. Zenzo Sushi, that's your standard Asian fusion. Pretty much once you've been to one, you've been to them all. Mamaroneck Convenience. That is just what it says it is. Raymond Opticians, that's where I get my eye exams done and my prescriptions. Frankie and Finucci's, another chain place. I guess it's all right. Wood-fired pizza. I wasn't terribly impressed with it, but it's all right.
Is that sneaker place still across the street?
Oh yeah, there's a sneaker place down there.
Is it there? I don't know if it's there anymore.
Yeah, it's there, and he does.
He has some pretty rare sneakers, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does rare and
Hard to find.
sneakers, and I think even like used ones pre-owned, but in such amazing condition that they're valuable. Milk and Cookies. That's a chain type place. I don't know. They have really soft, gooey, big cookies. There's a new church here for people who don't like church. Okay. It's a strange saying to have on your church. Mr. Chen, Asian Fusion. Probably.
The street was maxed out at one time with Asian Fusion. I think it's down to a normal level now.
Boyano Pastries. Boyano Pastries, they're pretty good. Cosmo Alex Paisano Inc. Now that is great Italian deli. Great Italian deli. Like one of the few that you could find. You'd have to drive a long way to find a better Italian deli than that. What's going on? The Mamaroneck movie theater has reopened maybe a year ago, and it's very nice. And part of the reason why Sal's was so popular is you would go to Sal's, have pizza, then you'd come here. Probably about, how many years ago was it that Mamaroneck went wild putting a million restaurants everywhere? 20 years ago?
I want to say it was early 2000s maybe.
Yeah, early 2000s.
But it was Asian Fusion, like, mostly.
That stepped in first.
Red Plum, it's been here a while.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a normal amount of restaurants, and then it just went crazy with restaurants. What do you know about the French place down the street? Seems pretty nice and elegant, but we haven't eaten there.
We haven't eaten there. I think I got a latte, it's good.
Nan's Gifts has been here for a long time. Nan's Gifts and Pastry Shop. House of Flowers has been here a long time. Dunkin' Donuts, there you know, Dunkin' Donuts. The Bagel Shop is been here a long time. They're very good. They bake their own bagels. International Farm, that's vegetables and things. Den of Iniquity. They've been here a very long time. That's Den of Antiquity. They've been here a very long time, and they're even over here. They are packed with antiques. They're very old. As long as Mamaroneck's been around, they've been here, that I know of.
Who? This guy's Den of Antiquity?
Nana Carola. What happened with this place? Are they open? Are they closed?
Well, I think they're open.
This started as an Irish bar, and they went defunct. Do you think COVID ruined them?
I don't know. I'm going to go here. No, I think mismanagement.
Where are you going?
I'm going on the other side of the street.
Okay.
I'm going to buy cranberries.
65th anniversary. Okay, so that's why this has been here as long.
That sign has been up a while.
And that's even been here for a while. Yes.
They're around 70, maybe 70 plus years.
Yeah, he's been an antique dealer for a very long time.
Magic Mountain. She stoops to conquer. The story of...
Those books aren't there because they're not important.
Yeah, but I never heard of any of them. They're not like...
I know, but... I know, but the dates that they were released is probably...
This blue thing has a name. This style. Depression era, they call this?
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's get your cranberries.
All right.
Aren't we going shopping? You want cranberries now? You want to carry them the whole walk? Okay, carry cranberries for the next 5 miles. We're going shopping again. Yeah. No, you don't need to. continue our tour of the avenue. Over there used to be a firehouse. They decommissioned it. Village Luncheon, it's been here a long time. That's Mamaroneck Town Courthouse right over there. And is that the library next to it?
Yeah, there.
That's the library next to it. Village Luncheon, that's been here a long time. Another really famous antique shop was over here. Chatsworth, it used to take all that building. The firehouse is now
There's
defunct.
the French place that looks pretty packed.
This is the French place. Petite Britannia. French grocery and cafe. All right.
Do you want to walk into the harbor?
Sure, whatever. Why not?
We could do harbor and
This building's totally new.
Mark Twain.
How old is this building now, you think?
This
15 or 18 years old?
I'm gonna say 15, maybe. Not 15. I feel like it was done in the late. Maybe
Picano,
2008.
Piccolo Mulino. Now that's not too old, right?
They've been there a long time. My parents used to love going there, and they have an outdoor courtyard.
Yeah, they have an outdoor courtyard for dining. There was an Indian place here for a couple of minutes. Don Hito. We were here.
Yeah, we had
What do you think of it?
We came on Taco Tuesday, remember? And we couldn't mix the tacos. You had to get all of the same.
Yeah, he had to get all the same
That I
tacos.
didn't like.
No, they had a huge variety of tacos, and you could only get 3 to an order, but you couldn't mix them. So I like different flavors.
Is that what Pam was? Isn't that
Yes.
the door?
Yep. All right, so we'll be going into Harbor Island. Harbor Island is pretty famous. They have a fireman's carnival once a year here for the 4th of July, and all of the surrounding fire departments come. Really huge deal. It's like hundreds of fire trucks that do a parade, and it's a great carnival.
I feel like it's like a 2-week carnival.
It's definitely worth seeing. 2 week now. I think it's only 5 days.
Yeah, it seems longer.
Okay, walk.
Sometimes I see lights turn green and then people walk. They don't. I'm like, oh,
We got 26 seconds to cross.
I'm not gonna make it.
Uh-oh. So right under here, under that bridge by the water, there used to be a little boat rental place where you could rent rowboats and go catch bluefish and flounder. $35 for a half day, $70 for a full day. There's the new bait shop. The old bait shop burnt down. The old bait shop burnt down. And this one, but he doesn't rent boats, he just has bait. And here's Mamaroneck Harbor Island, the start of it. There's 2 harbors. There's one harbor here, and then there's another one over there. This is a waste treatment facility, and there's a pipeline that goes all the way out into the middle of Long Island Sound that distributes the processed
I never realized
sewage way out there.
this is a huge facility.
Yeah. It keeps constantly getting built onto.
I remember this being just grass. So
Uh-huh.
all the come and watch fireworks with beach chairs here.
This thing is totally self-contained, and it even has its own air filtration. All kinds of stuff. It's really super high-tech. And this services like all the surrounding areas. There's the harbor. Beautiful waterfront homes. Directors boat builders. They built a very famous ship that won the World Yacht Race. Very famous, prestigious. Here's the soccer fields. There is the tennis bubble. That's been there since I was a kid. My parents used to play tennis there, and I would be along this wall fishing every single day of the summer. They'd play tennis every day, and I'd fish every day. That's what it looks like back from here. That whole brick building, that didn't used to be there. It was just the bank at the corner. This fence is new. It used to just be a stone wall. Actually, it might have been a chain link fence and they upgraded to this. Yes, there was a chain link fence. They didn't want you over here fishing or anything, because the boats are usually parked out there. These guys, there's never any shortage of seagulls. During the season, there's all kinds of boats. All of the boats are moored over there. This was my fishing area. My parents would drop me off and I'd fish from all this area, and mostly we'd catch bluefish, snappers. Sometimes the big bluefish would come in at night. Once in a while you get some flounder or porgy or blackfish, but for the most part it was snappers. Beyond this, Mamaroneck has down there, Mamaroneck has a beach. Nice, mostly for sunning and letting kids play in the sand, and you could wet your feet in the water. Not a lot of swimming happens, but you could. Back in the 80s, me and all my friends, we would come down here with our cars. Whether you had a nice car, any car you had, whatever. Better if you had a nice car. But you'd park down here, everybody would hang out. Keep your beers discreet. Play your music, meet your friends. Police would come down, do a drive-by, make sure that there was no exposed liquor or people being unruly. And they left you alone for the most part, as long as you weren't making a mess or causing a scene.
It's nice here, but wet, the temperature feels good.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be freezing and blustery here. It's not.
Yeah.
There's really no wind. Look at these guys, what they have to do to stay alive.
No kidding. Look at this guy.
Where?
That bird. He's a different one. See that one with his mate?
Oh, the one's going under? Yeah.
Yes.
This is such a nice.
Those are small little birds.
Yeah. We don't come over here enough in this nice living.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, you get used to areas that are near you and you think they're no big deal because you're just so used to them. But
Right.
someone coming from out of the area would say, oh my God, look at this park. It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's nice. The kids' playground is awesome.
This playground is pretty famous, and they still have they used to have a really famous circular slide. It would go down like a corkscrew slide, and
Yeah.
it was
They have
famous for that.
They have a covered one now.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a little ship.
Do you remember the
I
corkscrew
do. I
slide?
used to come here. I'd see it from the road, and I'd be like, "Oh, please, can we go to that?"
Oh, yeah, no. When you wanted to go to the park, you'd always tell your parents you want to go to that slide. What's in the box? Oh, books. Overfeeding birds with non-native food makes them ill and dependent on humans. Please take one
Yeah, you're
scoop
not
of
supposed to-
food.
You're not supposed to feed birds.
Thank you for taking care of our wildlife community.
I don't see any food here for
No,
the
but they
birds,
put the books in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so here's a softball field. Me and my friends, we would play softball there.
I see women doing yoga and exercising here in the summer.
Yeah.
They need. Yeah.
Well, you know, the sun is always in a good place here.
Yeah, it is. I would think it would be covered with leaf stuff.
Right over there is the Barry Avenue Bridge. That Barry Avenue was great fishing. My cousin lived up the street from that. We would walk down the hill, go fishing, come back home with literally a 5-gallon bucket packed with fish, and his mom would yell at us, "Why'd you bring home so many fish?" But these houses have pretty much always been here. There's no new construction because this has all been taken for a long time. What's this building? So this is like the rec center and some,
Yeah, rec. Public Works, Mamaroneck, for this
I
part.
don't know about Public Works, but there's some office building there and the rec center.
No, there's no office building. It's rec.
Okay.
There's no other private. There is
No, not private. I mean, but for the town.
in the back here. There's kayak rentals.
Really?
Yeah, in the summer. Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Kayak rentals.
Kayak.
Never even knew that.
Yep. I'll show you. They might even be stacked up.
This is primarily where I would go fishing. My parents would drop me off.
Oh, it's low tide.
Well, not really, no. It goes much lower than this. I would hop down there.
You know the tide cycles are 6 hours?
Uh-huh. And it changes by an hour every day. Yes, and your sneakers would get muddy. Back in the 70s, the mud always had oil impregnated into it because it was common practice. People would just change their motor oil and dump it down the sewer, and it would end up here. And the water's much, much, much cleaner now. You never see those oil slicks anymore. You'd make a sneaker print in the ground and a rainbow of oil would come up. But the Long Island Sound is cleaner now than it was in the 70s by far. And that sewage treatment plant used to just send the sewage out into the middle of the sound and pump it raw out there, but now it all goes out processed and clean. Here's the Mamaroneck Beach.
There's kayaks there, see?
Those are for rent.
They're for it, yeah.
We should rent one this summer.
No, we own how many?
I know, but it's
Do we
easier.
have any kayaks?
Listen, by renting it, you don't have to launch it. You don't have to
Yeah.
bring it here. And
Right, you don't have to haul it.
yes, you just
Bring
go out.
yourself here.
Uh-huh.
You could walk here so you don't have to pay for parking.
Uh-huh. Here's the fishing pier. When I was a kid, they didn't have the fishing pier for me. It's just ended at the end of this. This has always been here.
Is this
Um,
Wow, a lot of good fish.
that's normal. There was lots of bunker in here,
Yeah.
and they were really, really, really heavy with bunker. And
How come no other animals go missing?
this, see, it looks kind of disturbing because you have these dead fish,
Yeah.
but
It's a normal
they're literally
kill.
here by the. They're literally here by the, let's say, millions.
Wow, that many?
Yes, the schools are so thick, and that's just a tiny percentage of fish that die.
So from what I see, it looks like two people.
They're not that interested in it. No, if you
There's
want,
so many of them.
maybe they're just full on it.
Yeah. But if you look at the fish, you'll notice the collection party's gone. Right from the Can you go down here?
Yeah, you can go down here. It's a public fish. I'm gonna stop. Action. No, it's on.
Oh, you got your fingertips on it.
Oops. This is the new fishing pier. I mean, people don't swim here. Mostly people just walk in up to their knees, right? So,
I guess. I haven't been swimming
And-
here. I don't think ever.
well, like moms come here and let their kids play.
I came here once years ago.
Oh, and there's a little water park there
Yeah.
with the water jets, and they shoot out at different things. Nothing too fancy, just like a few sprinklers here and there.
This must be a lot deeper here. You can't see the water.
Still, it doesn't get that deep. I'm
No?
probably 8 or 10 feet here. Over here is the boat channel,
Deeper.
so that's deeper,
They dig
but
it out?
still, it's only like 18 feet in the center of the channel. Maybe more at high tide, but I would guess between 12 and 18 feet of water is all you get. Water's probably about halfway, 3/4 down right now. I'd say it's about 3/4 down. There's the beach. There's a guy sunbathing.
It says no casting or fishing here.
In that direction.
Oh.
That's the beach side.
But you can go here.
Yes. All right, so here's the bait shack. Over here, down in there is where the old one used to be. And it's actually down under the bridge.
I remember driving and parking your van here.
Yeah, I would park there and go rent a boat and go fishing.
Yeah. This has been closed for a long time. Huh?
Oh God.
What, 30 years maybe?
Yeah, I used to hurry up and finish my day's work so I could come and get a half-day boat rental in. As a boy, I always wanted to come here and see the gun. There it is. I guess this is World War I stuff.
Oh yeah. Is this
World War I.
Gatling effect? Not fire? That was an innovation.